Good morning, family.
Good morning, family.
We're not blood family, but we're still family. Very little of us are blood family. I was adopted, so I don't know. Like
Well,
I'm just
typically
related.
in a household, only the parent and child are blood family.
That's true. But
That's very common
a
that
whole
a husband and wife would not be blood family. Actually, it's quite common.
That's true.
Especially in Canada.
But do you think you become blood family? Like our DNA actually changes and we start to act and think and be like the other person? Maybe at some level. I think with our Ashes to Rubies family, we have a spiritual connection. So I think that's even stronger, maybe.
Spirit family.
What did they say about blood and water? Blood stronger than water? It doesn't make sense now that I'm saying it.
Blood is thicker than water.
Thicker than water.
Which is a great visual first thing in the morning.
I want to understand that better. I think it has something to do with like family sticks together and you stick up for each other kind of deal.
Would that be what are those called?
An unhealthy belief system or a vow, if you will.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about vows at church. Vows can kill. Yeah. I would imagine, yes, I would say so. Because I think that we as a community have the same spirit of unity. And so we're all one family in that sense.
Hi, Shannon.
What causes you to dispel to use the most energy? What takes your energy away the most? What causes, like in a day, if you had a pie chart, what consumes the most energy in your day? I feel like you have a witty answer.
I don't know.
Oh, you're like laughing because I'm asking one of those questions that you think that I'm...
But like sometimes I would think it would be just trying not to react to you.
No, that must be tiring. That must be training. Not reacting. So not reacting and not having a part of your ego threatened or harmed. So you're not reacting at me.
Yeah.
But is it just me or is it the rest of the world?
That's actually just you.
Do you believe that I wake up trying to devise plans and methodologies to attack you?
No, that would be silly. That would be foolish. No.
It would be foolish if we thought it out loud. But the reality is that might be true.
You asked what uses most of my energy.
Yeah, no, I'm not being...
Interacting with another human being all day long takes energy from me. Like I find that takes energy. Having another adult who has their own ideas and plans and ways of doing things.
Okay, so
expectations and interacting with that person all day long.
Like so, it could energy. Be any person or just me.
I feel like if I lived with another person, whoever they may be, however wonderful think they are,
it would even be more of a struggle.
That would be awful.
So basically, you're saying you got it pretty good.
I just feel like interacting with another adult from 6:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. takes energy. I feel like that takes a lot of energy.
And so then what causes the energy? The self...
It's not a bad thing.
Self-restraint?
No, just there's another human being who has their own thoughts and their expectations and the way things should be done. And so there's just like...
What if we went to the spa? Would it be the same type of tolerance that you would have to exude that would suck your energy out?
I suppose it depends how much the other person is resting at the spa or if they're full of comments and observations.
And getting shushed all the time?
Getting shushed and...
I get you. So if...
I'm not saying that it's not restful living with you. There's lots of restfulness living with you. You are not a draining person. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm a selfish human being who would rather not be bothered by another adult. Seriously.
Wow. We're so honest in the morning.
And then...
Yeah.
And then if you're not around, then I'm like lonely and feel sorry for myself because I'm alone.
So you go from
It's really a
you
vicious
play
cycle.
ping pong with insecurity and self-pity.
For sure.
So it'd kind of be like if I said, being in the car on the highway and having people in front of me is just like, it drains the life out of me, and they like swerve and they're on their phones, and then the lights won't change, and then they put these stupid stop signs everywhere.
On the highway?
It just drains me, just on the road.
Oh, instead of the highway.
What takes most of my energy?
What takes most of your energy?
Nothing really takes my energy, except for, I would say, in the big book, it says we don't tire easily. Like when we get to step 11, because we're living a life of prayer, meditation, and connection to God, consciousness with God and his spirit, and his spirit's pushing out my spirit. And it says we're not burning what does it say? We're not burning useless energy of foolish things. So I can get caught up in my mind about foolish things and replaying this comment or that comment or this scenario, and I'm stuck in that scenario, and that's what's draining to me. And I noticed I woke up like that this morning, so I apologize if you're having to tolerate me a little bit more extra. I appreciate your extra tolerance to me, and I don't want to drain you, and I want all my relationships, like, this is what I would want, is I come into a room and everybody's filled with energy and love, and go like, John's here. Oh, so nice. It's like,
but we're not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
I guess I'm not God.
No, but and like, that's expecting everyone to like me is part of my problem.
Exactly. That's what keeps me in my that's what I play ping pong with. Self-pity, insecurity, self-pity, insecurity. Who's going to win this hour?
Everyone is not going to like me, and somehow I have to learn how to be okay with that.
Thank you, Shannon. Shannon feels the same.
I can't read that. It's too far away, and I'm too old.
Thank you, Shannon. We are going to enter a time of contemplative meditation. So thank you guys for joining us. What takes and steals your energy? And does it get stolen, or do we give it away? That's another concept too.
Just read.
I am going to just read, okay? What date is it? The 23rd. Just for today. Ooh, I will not be afraid of anything, especially people that are trying to rob me of my sanity. If my mind is clouded with nameless dreads, I will track them down and expose their unreality. I will remind myself that God is in charge of me and mine, and that I only have to accept his protection and guidance. What happened yesterday need not trouble me today. This is helping my mind already. This is a brand new shining day, and I have it in my power to make it a good day, just a good one, just by the way I think about it and what I do with it. Today's reminder: if I live this one day at a time, I will not so readily entertain fears of what might happen tomorrow. If I am concentrating on today's activities, there will be no room in my mind for fretting and worrying. I will fill every minute of this day with something good, seen, heard, accomplished. Then, when the day is ended, I can look back on it with satisfaction and serenity. Here's the quote of the day. This could be the quote of the week.
Quote of the week.
This could be the quote of the month. Oh, wow. I hope I say it right. It's very dyslexically. I recall the words of an old ditty that said, never trouble till trouble troubles you. Never trouble till trouble troubles you. It sounds funny when it comes out of my mouth. Never trouble. I don't really have anything to say except I feel that all of my troubles are rooted in fear of not getting what I want. And that's, self-pity and insecurity of God not meeting my needs. But when I'm going to the world around me, I need you to act a certain way. I need you to be present a certain way. I need this person over here to say the right things and not spark angry words or passive aggressive statements. And I need this to, and that's all fear because I'm playing God and I'm trying to write the script for everybody around me, and it causes me to live in fear, and that separates me from the sunlight of God. Just for today, I will not be afraid of anything. And I don't necessarily think it's about my power. I think it's about God's power. And just doing this reading has made my mind feel a lot better. And I hope you will be able to tolerate me the whole day long.
I think I can.
What's your thought?
Yeah, I think that it's good to voice our fears. We do that in the morning now of like, what am I feeling insecure about? What am I, what are my plans for the day? Where am I feeling insecure? Do I have any fear? Do I have any, am I irritable about something? Like, and just identifying all of that in the morning. And we do really talk about today. And I think that that's been a really helpful process because for so long, I really wasn't aware of my emotions. And so, I really buried everything for so long. And I mean, tried to get out of that for a really long time. But this is like a day-to-day practice of like every morning, like, okay, check in with myself. Like, where am I at? What's giving me insecurity? Like,
I got to be honest, and you must realize by now of my talking is I wasn't honest this morning. I didn't tell you what I was thinking because I was like, I don't need to because I feel bothered inside and I don't need to voice it. But then when I get here and we do this reading, I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm agitated today. And it's like, this reading was for me today. I don't want to trouble troubles until they trouble. Don't tickle your troubles. All of my problems are of my own making because I play God and I have expectations from the world around me. And if they don't get met and they slow me down, then I feel tension inside of me.
What slows you down the most?
The stop signs on the road, the people in front of me. Yeah, I guess it's just, I heard a speaker this morning say, when I can see my spiritual state very simply by what I see around me. And if I see beautiful people that are imperfect, that are doing their best, that are, children of God, then I'm probably doing okay.
I feel like you missed the key to what he said.
What's the key?
He said troubled people that are struggling with the same stuff as me. They've got the same problems I have. They have the same whatever bothers me about them, I'm bothering other people about with me. Go ahead. Sorry.
You didn't finish it to say the whole thing.
Yeah. No. Say the last part.
When I see people the way they are and I love them, then I think I'm doing okay. If I see all the idiots around me and how much time they're stealing from me and what they're not doing properly, then I'm probably not in a good place and I'm probably playing God. I'm sitting on the throne of expectations.
Makes everybody else the idiot and I'm doing so great. And the other is like, oh, wow, we're all just like people trying to get through life and we all mess up and we all have our
and that's God's love and grace
edges.
And compassion.
We all have our rough edges that drive other people
crazy. The
crazy.
ditty says, never trouble till trouble troubles you. Boom. Keep the peace, be of good behavior, and we will see you tomorrow.